But y'all know what time it is, man. It's the Rant. We are back in it. It's been a minute. I had to take a little bit of time away to get my equipment up, to understand what I'm really trying to do with this channel and where I'm really trying to take it. I really enjoy bringing y'all information that was really crazy and a whole lot of things that was funny out here. So let's just get to it. Let's get to the rant. Let's take over. We're going in. Let's get it. Man, I don't know about y'all's president, man.
God bless the United States.
Y'all like y'all's president. I don't fool with y'all's president. Man, you know, y'all voted me and I couldn't, I can't. I guess that's something I can take. I guess I can be glad about, consider myself, you know, I'm not being able to vote. I couldn't vote him in, so I ain't got nothing to do with the destruction of the country.
All I'm saying is, last night, we was out here. We was out here. We was everywhere. We was in your hood, his hood, her hood, they hood. And I was doing about 100 coupon line, not giving a fuck.
What was they thinking, though? What are these women thinking, though? Look at them.
See, my niece was in the motherfucking back seat, strapped up, dog. You know, she was strapped up.
Plus, they got the baby with them.
We was in your hood, his hood, her hood, they hood.
Bitches do sometimes, but they still expect to be respected as queens and all that. I bet them the same bitches walk around talking about niggas ain't shit and that they are independent queens and all that type of shit. I guarantee you that. I can almost guarantee you that. But that's not the smear and smatter and none of that type of stuff. Man, when I go in and try to get a job, they expect for me to have some type of experience where I understand what I'm doing and know what I'm getting into as in having a job. But as being the president, you don't have to know anything about the position. You can just apply and get on. That makes no sense to me. Like, how should you be able to do it with the most prestigious job in the country? Like, you shouldn't be able to get away with that. That shouldn't even be happening. That's ridiculous. That's really foolish as far as I'm concerned. Like, that's some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. But that's neither here nor there. They just let my people build the country and they just destroy it. So
families were torn apart. Their color was the badge of slavery. Bought and sold, often treated brutally, theirs was a hard life.
And that's neither here nor there either, but man, let's stop the debate about LeBron and Jordan. That shouldn't even take place. Let's not even debate that anymore. Like, that's not even up for grabs. Of course, LeBron is going to beat Jordan from a statistical standpoint because, you know, he'll have more years in the NBA and he'll have a longer career based on how these athletes today understand how you should treat your body for longevity. Back then, Jordan and them, they didn't really have an understanding of that. They just thought more along the lines of that, you know, they go and play and, you know, lift a little bit of weights. But these people have an understanding of it from the food you should eat, how much sleep you need, like everything. Like, they have a better understanding, so of course they're going to last longer and, you know, they're going to perform better. But the only reason that LeBron can never become the GOAT is because Michael Jordan is ingrained in society. LeBron is hot right now, you know, he's doing his thing and he's always killing it on the court every time it gets in, but Jordan is ingrained in society. Like, he's been selling shoes forever. Like, he ain't even touched the court. You rarely even see him, but his shoe comes out and it still sells real big. Like, he's making big money, and so is LeBron from that aspect. And his statistics would be great, but, you know, it'd be almost like saying that Nike isn't a good basketball shoe. Like, some things are just in society that never change, like, are. But he can be good, though. He can be second. That's as far as he can go. He can be second. Because you got to think, you know, he had his meltdown and you know, all that type of stuff. But I don't really just go by that. I just go by like the facts of it. Like, who made him want to play? Why does he wear 23? Because why did he said he was chasing the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he was chasing. He knows who the GOAT is. You know? He impressed LeBron to play. Would there be a LeBron without Jordan? There could be, but it might not be, because I'm pretty sure that he thought Jordan was hot when he played. You know, I'm pretty sure he idolized him when he played. That's the guy you wanted to be like if you want to play. Look at Kobe. That's it. You know, you got your Bill Russells and you got a whole lot of guys that were good and they were great in the time, but that's the only thing that sets Jordan apart from any of them. He came, saved the NBA, and made it where it was globally accepted and everybody wanted to be like somebody in the NBA. Everybody wanted to be like Jordan. Everybody wanted to be like him. How many times had that happened before then? How many times before then could you actually say a whole lot of people want to be like a specific basketball player? You know, he commercialized the game. It's just the way it's going, you know. It's just how it goes. That's what happened to Kobe. You know, he was good. But once they start to compare you to Jordan, you start being looked at under a real fine microscope. And more than likely, most will not pass the test. You will not pass the test. You gotta go 6 for 6. And then once you go 6 for 6 in the finals, you gotta go 6 MVPs. And then once you go 6 MVPs, you're going to have to do some other type of shit that's going to fall out of the sky. As a Jordan fan, I'm telling you, it's going to come. There's going to be something else to fall out of the sky for them to be able to say, hey, you never done that before. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Jordan put his everything into the game, though. You can tell, like, he wanted to be on deck. He wanted to be that guy. When he showed up, you know, he wanted to be Rookie of the Year, such as LeBron did. But not only that, but he wanted to go win the slam dunk contest. You know, he wanted to be on all fronts. The rest thing kind of got to LeBron too, because Jordan didn't really believe in rest. He played his heart out the whole time, and people respected about him that he gave his heart to the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what people respect about him. Connect with me on Instagram though. BLACK _CEZAR _ 502 Black Caesar 502, man. Get with me on Instagram, rock out with me, you know, doing big things, you know. Yeah, and that's it, man. Get back with me. This is the Rant. We back. This is the new thing, Unfolded TV. We back. This is what it is. I think I got this figured out now. I think I know what I want to do. Also, you know, we got other things coming up. You know, it's a whole lot going to be going on with this channel. Weightlifting is really coming. I'm going to do a lot of things. I'm going to do a lot of good things. Just weightlifting. Just wait for that. We're building on that now, trying to get it all together with the gym and figure out how we're going to make this happen. Just rock with me, man. Sit with me. I'm going out. Black Caesar, baby. And on the final note, most of you Americans should be ashamed of yourself for contributing to the demise of this country, being stuck and focused on your ideologies that you know really don't stand for anything, that don't really have a leg to stand on. You people that's living on these ideologies, like the trickle-down effect, everyone knows that shit does not work, and it hasn't worked and never will work. But we still keep trying that and don't try to fight those kind of issues that are relevant, other than fighting issues that aren't relevant. The gun issue is not relevant. They will never be able to take our guns. They'll never be able to get our guns, because even if they abolish guns today, all gun holders will not turn in their guns. We know this, and there's too many guns for them to be trying to get like that. The fight over the war on drugs, that should no longer be a war on drugs. We spend too much money there, and it's not really making a difference of anything. The most ridiculous thing that they do now is try to legitimize and act like that drug addicts are victims now. Back in the 80s, when there was a black problem, they locked us up in prisons and jails. Now they're trying to find a way to make it where they don't have to. That's bull. Like, just call bull what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole lot of bull going on, and that's what's wrong with this world. They won't raise minimum wage. Why not? There's a whole lot of money. We spend a whole lot of money on the military. Like, we spend like way more than them. Like I bet countries look at us and laugh about how much money we spend, because they're like, look how much money they spend. They don't even probably have to spend like 3/4 of that much, but we're gonna sit back and watch them spend it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna destroy themselves anyway. That's the war that they will not be able to win. They can beat us with arms. This is what they're thinking. They can beat us with arms, but they can't beat themselves mentally. It's the mental way of the country. And you can think I'm kidding if you want to, but that's the way that things are going, and that's what's rocking out here. You news companies that are like Fox News, or not just because they ride with Trump, but any news company that really has a political standpoint that they are pushing from should really not be able to broadcast nationally. They are propaganda channels. Don't nobody, and I cannot believe in the country that I have grown up in that we have reduced ourselves to becoming a country full of propaganda, with propaganda channels and subtle programming for the people. This is ridiculous. I can't believe that things are becoming what they are becoming in America. They should not be that way. The way that people have become can only bring negative. It can't really bring anything positive. The greed can't bring anything positive. The jealousy can't bring anything positive. The flaunting can't bring anything positive. Like, nothing that we bring can bring back anything good. We're not putting, we got to put more focus into being people of love and of heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to do better as a people. We just have to do better as a people and go to God. Some of you don't want to believe in God, and I can understand that, but lean on something higher than your own self-thoughts, because you came into this world with nothing, only to take in and learn from everything around you to draw your views. So draw from something that's good, And that's it. I'm ranting, man. We rant.
My pen and pad, I write vivid recollections and thoughts from my past actions. Summer days with my rounds, get a shell time. Take us to the next summer. Titus in Chicago, those my guys. Didn't think I'd ever see your eyes. Ran the streets as a youngin', never thought that I would rise. Cause the block got me trapped, gotta keep my street ties. Pain in my eyes.